Race number 14, we're back at Daytona. Usually the second Daytona event signals the halfway, but no, not this time. Orius in the 1 car, Marcus Atachi in the 12. They start on the front row for tonight's race. Full qualifying results as always, and we'll take you to trackside. So, 3 races left, including this one of course. Joe Jefferson has taken the points away from Helio Sanchez, gained 3 spots after that close win at the bump draft and Superspeedway. Helio Sanchez dropped 1 spot, but 48 points. Helio Sanchez starts in 5th position, but 48 points using this point system isn't that much. Here's the race command.
Further ado, let's get this race started. Drivers, start your engine!
And the engines are fired up. So the field rolling off. There's Sanchez, who's 2nd. There's Joe Jefferson in the 19. Jeff Bright starts behind him. He's in 3rd. That is your top 3. For the top 6, the 27, his car is 4th. Jonathan Wong with a great finish. He gained 4 spots. He is in 5th. And James Clayton in a 21. Start is in 6th place. He starts all the way back there. Alright, back to the front. Trey Wright in the pace car pulls it down to pit road. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Daytona. Somewhat of a slow start at the back of the pack, but doesn't seem that big of a deal. And the 75, Ori trying to force his way through the race lead, and he does. Ryan Butcher in the 75. We haven't talked much about him. Where is he in points? They're 3 wide for the race lead. Oh, contact. Ori's trying to hang on. He pushes him down to the apron. What was that all about? Where is the 75? I can't find him. Alright, here they come. Who's going to lead the first lap? It looks like it will be Ryan Butcher in the 75 car. He'll lead the first lap. He's actually 30th in points, gained 4 spots. So I got by the first lap clean. And here goes the 31 now to the front. No surprise, you see the 31 pushing her way through. Oh, trouble, got a car. Oh, I see the 27 and the 4, Nick Kennedy. Down the back straightaway they go. Caution is obviously out. They'll race it back to the line. To the middle. Here comes the 81. Tim Randolph. 16th in points. But also has 2 wins. Lost 5 spots. Here they come. 2 by 2. It's going to be the 81 at the line. So caution flag is out just after we complete the 2nd lap. We'll take a look at the replay. Entering turn 1, let's take a look. Everything seems fine. James Clayton in the middle. Looks like he decided to go back to the top. Ends up hooking the 27. Also taking out the 4. He also got into the wall as well, so he got some damage. 27 with some left side damage. Nick Kennedy in the 4 got some right side damage. Gonna stop the wall pretty hard too. Here's a spectator view. Yeah, James tried to get away on the outside and he just got pinned by the 27. Remember, James is still in the championship hunt. Oh, I know, he's 7th, but still has a chance. Andrew Johnson is the one. He gained 2 spots. He's in 6th position. So, mistake by me. But only a 3-car wreck. Nothing too big. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, lights are out. Drivers spreading out. So I can get that good restart. Get that momentum. So this was like a 1-lap shootout. This will be pretty bad for the leader. Because you're just going to get jumped both ways. So here we go. So the 31 in 2nd. Joe Jefferson in 5th. 48 points separates them. Even though there's a lot of championship contenders, it's probably going to be down to these two if they stay consistent. And the green flag waves, so who knows? They're gonna be a dark horse. Never know, maybe 8th place. Who is David Davison, who gained 6 spots, so he's back in the top 10. Still got a shot at the championship. Here goes a 0. He'll split to 2 Turner Motorsports cars. He'll go up to 3rd. Joe Jefferson in the 19 out there on the outside, but he finds a gap. Only loses 1 spot. Someone must have had a bad restart. Why are they so separated? Yeah, someone must have. And there goes Sanchez in the 31. Now she's on the outside line. Hung out to dry. Everyone stays on the bottom. Tim Randolph in the 81 out in front. There goes the 0. He'll get knocked out. Here goes the 1. This time he'll try to bottom. Looks like they're going to go 3 wide for the race lead. Kyle through the middle. Could he get some side draft? Trying to hang on and it's dust. Someone must have had a problem. 38. 38 to pit road. That might be it. Maybe that's why the pack is split. Because Kyle finds a gap. Also finds his teammate. Who's also a championship contender as of now. And Orius will lead a lap. The 19 in 2nd place. Could he go 2 in a row? And could he get his 3rd win? That would be huge. Even if Sanchez finished maybe even 2nd. That's still going to be big. Get as many points as you can. 185 is the most you can get. Win the race, lead a lap. Well, it's already concluded. And lead the most laps. Now if you're Jeff Bright, you have a shot at the championship, so does your teammate. But you have another one. If Joe Jefferson, this was coming to the white flag, and they're still pushing. What do? Do you wreck the 19? Or do you have to push him to the victory? You got nowhere to go. But Jeff Bright, he'll lead a lap. Andrew Johnson in the 44, who is in 6th place. They're double wide here. Even back there, they're double wide. Andrew Johnson in the 44 looking. A win will be big for him too. He could be a dark horse. Now let's take a look at the 2nd pack. See where they're heading. Oh, whoa, trouble! Oh, there they go! And Jason Larker on his roof. Perfect timing, and Jonathan Wong in the 18, Mitchell Collins in the 3rd. Wait. Yes, Mitchell Collins. For some reason I thought it was wrong. And Jake Jefferson in the 88. Remember, he's down at 10th place. Remember, he was a point leader not too long ago. See how quickly he drops. So, I don't think that'll be his last chance, though. Tony Green is the race leader. 2nd yellow of the night. We'll take a look at the replay. Things got a little bit too aggressive. Looks like Mitchell Collins in the 13. Try to do a little side drafting. Jake Jefferson. Oh, no, nothing, not Jake Jefferson. Jason Larker went up high just a bit, trying to block the side draft. They end up hooked. And once they enter turn 3, both of them went, and Jason Larker almost goes upside down. Remember, Jason Larker was also probably one of those guys. Was up in the top 5. And now he's all the way down to 13, so that's going to hurt him even more. Wow. Perfect timing. Probably didn't expect to see that when we took a look at the 2nd pack, but take a look at this again. Totally unexpected. Most of the guys got away. Aaron Carlson got a piece of that. That's what caused the 18 to wreck. So that's going to hurt him as well. Going to hurt all 3 drivers into points, so got to get some good runs in the next race in the season and series finale. So 2nd yellow of the night. We'll take you back to the restarted marker. He's done. I'll take you back now. Alright, here we go. Getting ready for the green. So, what the hell? It looks like another 2nd wreck. 26 to 20 in the 01. They were involved in the wreck. But alright, pace car's in, green flag is out. Tony Green, the race leader. He's 11th. Another driver we talked about. Still don't know for sure. But I'm having a... I think the 31 will be one of them. The 19 will be one of them. That's all I know. That's all I can say, really. For the others, not much. Jeff Bryan in the 30, out on the outside. Sanchez in the 31 does not help him. He stays with Tony Green, and she's gonna go for the race lead. So now the drivers are all in one big pack once again. There's actually a little bit of separation there. But the 31 now in the race lead. Could she win her third race, or Joe Jefferson tonight will be someone else to get there first, or their second. Marcus Statue started second in tonight's race. He jumps to the outside, trying to get a run. And there's the top two, first and second. If they're like this, coming to the checkers, what are they gonna do? Will they wreck each other? Maybe. But I don't think so. If these two are both respectable drivers, they wouldn't do something like that. Especially at a track like Daytona. They might try to do something, but I don't think they'll try to wreck each other. But if they're too aggressive, they will. 75 gets pushed to the outside. Warriors on the 1 trying to get back in front. Here comes the rest of the drivers trying to join the lead pack. Warriors, one of the drivers, not a good season for him. Oh, actually he's 17th, but has failed to win a race. Talk about points a lot and the point standings, so when it's near the end. Alexander Hyder in the 14 now going for it. Has yet to win a race in this series. Trying to hug that yellow line. And to the top. Top line is growing. If they get enough cars, that could be a really competitive line. A few more drivers have catched up with the pack. There goes a 0. And 99 also behind. He's won a race. Looking for a win number 2. Looks like the outside line is working just a bit. Might need a few more helpers. Might get a big run here though. 99 trying to defend this lead. But the 24 just trying to shove him out to the outside. No. He gets denied. There'll be 3 wide for the race lead. 5 laps to go, by the way. Anyone gonna join him? We'll see. Oh, trouble, trouble! Oh, there they go. Oh, big wreck. This is gonna take out a lot of cars. Alright, looks like we're gonna go to overtime for the second time this season. Or, we'll see, we'll see. Not quite sure yet with 5 laps to go. Will they do it? I don't know, but here comes the 24. He'll take the yellow flag. Caution flag is out. Caution flag is out. We'll take a look at the replay. The 1 and the 14 coming off Or just wonder, once they're about to come off turn 2, they hook bumpers, collects the 6 and the 33, the 14 pretty much just drives right through it. See Joe Jefferson involved. And the 55, he somehow missed it. There's Jeff Bright. Jordan Newman almost went upside down. And did I make any contact? Wow, that was close for the 60 and the 5. But Jordan Newman in the 34, he almost goes over. See a helicopter cam. So the big one strikes. We're coming off the second corner, late in the race. Probably around 15 cars involved in this one. Most of them, actually, everyone drove away from it. Most of them didn't really spin out. They just got banged up, and that was it. But still a big wreck. Another close call for those two, the 60 and the 5. So the third yellow of the night. We'll see. We're going to go into overtime, or we're going to finish this in regulation. So we are going to go into overtime for the second time this season. Travis Chapman in the 24, he'll lead them. Carter Friesen, David Davison, Patrick Mew, Hillary Sanchez, Alexander Hyder, Tim Randolph, Steve Walker, Greg Lee, and Marcus Atechi. Your top 10 going into overtime. 34 cars. Yeah, 34 cars. Or 34 cars, okay. So 33 cars. No, not 34 cars. 33 cars will be here in this overtime. 38's been parked. And anyone who's out of the race, that's their official results. And you guys know the rules of overtime, and we'll take you to it. Green, white, checkered. Overtime, whichever you want to call it. 24 and the 0. 2 laps, no yellows. The rule might change soon, though. Pace cars in. Here we go. 2 laps to decide it. Green flag, we're back underway. Good start by the 24. David Davison didn't really get going. Trying to push that 0 out of line. Trying to block both lanes. Here comes the 31. Shoving the 2 as hard as possible. Greg Lee clipped the apron just a bit, trying to slow him down. And here comes Davison in the 2. He won Indianapolis. Could he win Daytona? Getting tight. No one's ever done that. You know, this is a different series. And oh man, Sanchez and Tim Randolph almost caused a wreck. That forced Sanchez up high. Whoa, trouble, trouble, trouble. Oh, the 12 car, he goes around. Oh, Tony Green through the grass. Oh, right in front. The white flag is out, and there's a big wreck on the tri-oval. Big wreck, and the 18 is upside down. And a 2 car out in front with the big lead. How long is it going to last, though? Oh, there goes the 81. He saves it. David to the bottom. He blocks the 81. Sanchez all the way up top, trying to squeeze to the middle. Could a 2 car do it? Could he be the first? I don't know. Here comes Tim Randolph in the 81 again. He goes on the outside. Here comes the 0 on the bottom. Trying to block both lanes at once. I think he can do it. Here they come to the checkered flag. And there it is. Second win of the season. David Davison will win it at Daytona. Indianapolis and Daytona at the same season. And look at the mess. Wow. Oh, they're still trying to wreck each other. I think that's enough. I think we're okay now. That's probably going to put the 2 car back in championship contention. Okay, he's going to gain a lot of spots from doing that, from that win. Let's take a look at the full race results now. Or, yeah, and then we'll take a look at the wreck. So Davison wins it in a wild one. Carter Friesen second, Tim Randolph third, Alexander Hyder fourth, Patrick Mew fifth, Steve Larker sixth, Sanchez 7, Chapman 8th, Newell 9th, and Greg Lee 10th. Here's the rest of the race results. Not a good finish for Jeff Bright. Yeah, a lot of those guys that wreck at the end. It's crazy. Another wild one. Now let's take a look at the wreck now. First saw the 12 car go around. Trying to push on Tim Randolph a little bit too hard. But he ends up coming across Greg Lee, spins right out. But then Tony Green pretty much gets wrecked by Chris Kyle. Kyle gets into Lee, right through the grass, back in front. You know they're gonna wreck hard. What a mess. And then the 18 again gets swept up, and this time he goes upside down. 88 to 30, 33. Oh, almost missed that wall. The one goes for a few tumbles, goes over again, and one more time. Oh, and the 33 goes up and over as well. And he caused the 18 to go upside down, and he goes upside down. Let's see, James Clayton, he's trying to avoid the wreck, but he ends up slapping the wall. I guess that's better than getting involved. 88 and a 30, they just slipping and sliding, trying to avoid it. Ends up running in the back of the 33. And then gets flipped over, a hard impact on the driver's door. Goes upside down. Surprisingly, only one wreck. There's green, white checkered, no other wrecks. And that's it. So, there you have it. David Davison, the race winner, will now take you to Victory Lane.